What do you make of those odds and kind of handicap how you feel about the United States' chances to advance to the knockout round?
It's interesting. I think it's spot on in terms of looking at this U.S. team, which on paper, I think should advance, but in a very difficult group. And sometimes they don't play as well as they look on paper, like they played in September and losing to Japan. That was really disappointing. If the U.S. can play like they did beating Mexico at home during qualifying, then I think they can definitely get out of this group. But there's a lot on this first game against Wales. I think the U.S. absolutely has to get at least a result, at least a tie, preferably 3 points with a win in the first game. If you get a loss in that first game, the percentages of teams that lose their first World Cup game that end up advancing are very small. And that would put the U.S. in a kind of desperate situation against England in game 2. You don't want that. England is one of the favorites to win the tournament. And so that's why it's so important in this first game against Wales. And the U.S. is going to have a lot of the possession. They're going to be required to attack because Wales is going to sit back and defend and try and strike on the counterattack. They've got Gareth Bale, who we know is a terrific player and capable of having an impact on this game. But honestly, the U.S., if they play to their best, I think this should be a win.